How's it going, everyone? Equinox Phoenix here. Today we're going to talk about Loki Season 1, Episode 6, titled For All Time, Always. Where to begin? Where to begin? Loki and Sylvie are finally at the Citadel at the edge of time. There they meet Miss Minutes, the little clock girl thing. She tries to convince them that they can go back. They refuse. Loki and Sylvie meet He Who Remains. A very Harry Potter style naming scheme. The three have a very lovely conversation about how they want to free the timeline, but he's like, nah, you got two options. A gambit of sorts. One, kill him and fracture the timeline. Two, take his place and keep the timeline singular. He then tells them a story. The story of the multiverse. Wherein multiple variants of him discover said multiverse and meet up and help make better worlds out of each and every one of the worlds. My technology is your technology. Unfortunately, not all of his variants are pure of heart. One wanted to rule it all. A conqueror. And war began. With its one weaponized Alliath, the one we see, He Who Remains. Now we know why he's called that. He weaponized Alliath and used it to prune the multiverse and to create a singular timeline. So, he again tells them, you have two options. Kill him, and the multiverse fractures, and the timeline fractures into a multiverse, and we begin again. Reincarnation. Or, take his place. And, Loki believes him, Sylvie does not. This leads to the two of them fighting it out. Loki trying to defend our wayward deity. Sylvie tried to kill him. The fight ends with them kissing and Sylvie sending him to the TVA. She then proceeds to kill him. And the timeline fractures. With the TVA, B-15 has exposed the other time variant agents to the fact that they're all variants. By taking them to the office of the one who becomes Renslayer. I don't know if she's still Renslayer, though. Anyway. Probably is. Like, I very much doubt that they would change the person's name, but they probably did at the same time. Anyway. And while that is happening, Mobius confronts Renslayer and beats his ass, kind of. She disarms him and then goes in search of free will, as it were. But yeah, that is the season finale of season 1. Not much happens. Unfortunately, like 75-80% of the episode was literally just a conversation between Loki, Sylvie, and He Who Remains. The episode ends with not only the timeline completely fracturing, But now, instead of the Timekeepers, a trio of statues, it is just the statue of He Who Remains, or whoever, more than likely the Conqueror dude. Loki tries to tell Mobius and B-15 that there's no fixing this, and they're like, which division are you in? For some reason, Loki wasn't affected by the time being altered, but the other two were. I don't get how that works. Anyway, that is the episode. It was overall a good end to season 1, introduction to season 2 type episode. The next Disney Plus show is What If, an animated series that begins on August 11th. So if you are here for only the Marvel reviews, I will see you then. Possibly. Might be August 12th. But yeah. Anyway, I enjoyed it. It was good overall. Anyway. So yeah, that's gonna be. Tell me what you guys thought of not only this episode, but the season as a whole. That is gonna be it for this video. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe for new. I will see you guys next time, and as always, stay bright.